we'll have the vehicle in position 3.
Okay.
On here. We'll then do the POM routine, but rather than the POM routine for pulling away, it'll be the same POM routine that you used when you did your straight line reverse. Can you tell me what the difference was in that POM routine for the reverse rather than pulling away normally?
Prepared the car, got the buy point, set the gas. Oh yeah, my observation was the different.
And tell me what was different about your observation.
I went right to left because I finished up looking over my left shoulder.
Because you need to look over your left shoulder because you're going backwards, and also we need to be looking into the road that we're going to be reversing into.
Okay.
Okay. So
that'll be exactly the same then.
It will. Obviously, no, don't say that. During the manoeuvre, we'll still need to pan round and do. We don't rely on our observations just out the back window to look into the road. We will still need to do an all-round observation. What would we be looking for in that all-round observation?
Well, I'm normally looking for pedestrians and cars and any potential hazards. Exactly.
So we need to not just concentrate on where we're going. We need to concentrate on where we've been as well. When we get to a certain point in the reverse, I'll ask you to stop the vehicle.
Okay.
Because we would need to get you to find a reference point for when to start the turn. If we didn't have a reference point to start the turn from, what could be the consequences of not turning the vehicle starting the turn in the correct place?
We'll go past the junction.
We could. What else could we do? We could go past the junction, or we could obviously turn too soon.
Well, not if we don't. If we pass the point of the turn, we won't turn at all, will we?
I'm saying that if we didn't stop and get this reference point for you as a point of turn, if we left the turn too late, as you said, we could miss the turning.
Yeah.
But if we start the turn too early, we could.
Then we could go up on the curb.
Go up the curb and hit street furniture or anybody who's on the road. So we'll try and find that this.
Or damage the car.
Yep. So we'll try and get this reference point for you, which you can use in future.
Okay.
The reference point we use for the start of the turn, we will use that as a reference point for continuing the turn round.
Right.
That will help you get round the corner. Once we've got around the corner, and we will then continue to reverse up in position 6 and 7 on here, we will then need to go back to your straight line reverse point.
Oh, okay.
So you can, because you'll be going in a straight line at that point.
Okay.
And then I'll ask you to bring the vehicle to a stop. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay, so just remind me, when we start the reverse, what will our observations be?
Right to left.
Right to left, and then we will continue with an all-round observation as well. The other thing that I should have mentioned at the time is when we start the turn, when we get to say position, if for argument's sake we stopped at position 4 to get this reference point for you, when we start to turn, what will the front of the car do?
It'll follow the back. It'll start to move out.
Start to move out. So at that point we need to do a blind spot check over our right shoulder just to make sure there's not something coming past, because the front will move out into.
But if I've stopped and then I've got to move off, I'll do my normal POM routine anyway.
You do your normal POM routine anyway,
right.
Yeah. But during the manoeuvre, when the car is starting to turn, we need to just keep checking over our right shoulder, just to check our blind spot for anything that may be coming past us.
Okay.
Okay, so if you'd like to pull the vehicle forwards for me.
Pull it forward.
If you'd like if you'd like to proceed ahead and stop roughly 3 car lengths past the junction. One thing before we go, would you need an indicator if you're pulling into park?
Depends if there's somebody who's got benefit.
Exactly. If there is someone that would benefit from the indication, when would you actually put the indicator on?
When I'm level with that road.
Yeah, we don't want to put it on too early, because if we put the indicator on too early before the road,
yeah,
what confusion could that cause the people?
People will think I'm turning in there.
Exactly, yeah. see you actually look into the road as we drove past.
Oh, I forgot.
I only looked at the last minute and saw you not looking, so I couldn't make you look. Yeah, I forgot to get you to look in the road.